Welcome. Welcome to my impromptu live. If you see the title, you know what we're going to talk about today. What would you do if you had someone in your professional space, a manager, supervisor, or something like that, who essentially tells you you need to get permission before you do anything professional development wise? So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. And why I am talking about that, I am also going to be preparing for an event tomorrow, October 19th, my virtual experience event, my Roma Buzz and Blossoms virtual experience event with my brother Andre Davis, and we're looking forward to that. So shout out to Andre Davis of Akashic Living here on YouTube. And check out his channel where he does meditation. He's a meditation expert. He's worked with the likes of Deepak Chopra and Michael Beckwith and the like, right? And truly a meditation expert in the field. So we're looking forward to that event tomorrow. And this weekend, I'm also preparing some gift items. You might have seen on one of my videos as an aromatherapist. First of all, welcome. If you're new here, I am Danny, aromatherapist and social worker, where I marry the two to help our overall quality of life and well-being. So that being said, as an aromatherapist, I also do other things besides the related to aromatherapy. I like to make soaps. I love to craft, and that's what I'm doing today. I had an order for some soaps, and I'm getting ready for that order. I'm going to see my sisters this weekend. Another thing that I do in the community and to serve is I am a notary public. And shout out to my 313 notary sisters out there. And I had a soap order, so I'm gonna get ready. So while I'm getting my soap order ready and packaged and ready to go, I wanted to talk to you today about the title of this video. So while I'm doing that, you're gonna see me getting some stuff together to package up, right? So here's what happened. My employer, sends out, I work for a large employer here in the state of Michigan. The employer sent out a mass email advising their employees that, we had some free professional development classes, right? Open to all who want to take them. And there was like women in leadership positions. There were things like effective communications, how to handle your resume, how to prepare for a job if that's something you would like to do, how to handle conflict, right? Those things that help you to improve your personal life as well as your professional life. So they sent out this mass email, 10,000 plus employees, right? It didn't say that it was specific to my department. So, mass email to everybody. Sign up because we have these free trainings, right? And so I said, oh, wonderful. I'm a lifelong learner. There's nothing, you don't know anything else about me. Personally, I am a lifelong learner. I love to learn, and what I learn, I love to share. And I say social work is about learning to share or sharing wisdom, okay? So anything I learn that I can share, be a benefit to somebody else, I do so, right? So I had the opportunity to partake of these classes. You enroll for free, and I might have signed up for, give or take, 4 or 5 classes. Yeah. How to handle conflict, how to prepare for a job, just to learn what's out there that I could either for myself if I decide to go in another direction with a career, or just to see, what I can share with the younger generation, right? Or anybody who's looking to do a resume or anything like that. But like I said, I love sharing wisdom. So signed up for these classes, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to pop out these soaps here that I made. You can see I popped out one. Isn't that pretty? It's my eucalyptus one. I'm going to pop these out and put them here. And these I actually made the eucalyptus ones, these right here. I made for myself. So take that out and just pop them right out of the mold that I make them in. So I'm gonna put this one to the side because these three are actually for me. So put these to the side and put my mold to the side here. There we go. And get to the ones I made for my customer. Woo! I'm gonna share these with you. Then I'm gonna get back to my story. So, pop them out here. Ooh. Oh, isn't that pretty? Have a little bump in it. Every mold is unique. Everything comes out differently. So, got another one. And the mold looks like this. It's a flower. But you can be so creative with them. How about the other one? Ooh. This is what it looks like. So, package this up. Put it in my organza bag like I do. Then after I do that, if you're interested in learning how to make soaps like these for yourself, then I do have a video on learn.aromabudsandblossoms.com, as you can see right below here, where you can access videos and I have downloads, click links and what have you, and I take you step by step on how to create these applications for yourself. So this is my lavender soap. I'm going to get my lavender tag here. Put on my soap. So that looks like. And here you have it. You know, organza bag. My little tag here that I have that I put on my soaps. We're just going to package up the rest of them. So, getting back to my story. So, my employer, again, sent out this email asking you to register because they have these free courses. So, I registered, like I said, for like 4 or 5 courses. And they send you confirmation emails every time you register for the course. And when I registered for the course, I got confirmation emails, and someone else in my office also got the emails as well as confirmation. Mind you, this person is not my supervisor or manager or anything like that. But for whatever reason, they had her listed as a person to receive, a copy of the emails when I registered. So they got a copy, I got a copy, but my manager didn't. And so all the classes that I registered for, that person took a copy of the emails that she received and put them in the email and sent a copy to me and also sent a copy to my supervisor, right? Oh, isn't that just cute? So that's one. Put this one over to the side. Do my next one. That was my lavender. Woohoo! I'm gonna do my orange. So they, if I do say so myself, isn't that pretty? Until it's handmade. I love doing this. Next one. Okay. Back that up. So they sent an email to me with all attachments with all my trainings on it and my supervisor, before I had an opportunity to do so. And when I saw it, I said, oh, I chimed in and I said, oh, thank you. I don't know why they sent them to you, that person who sent them. And I said, I was getting ready to send them to my manager to confirm that these are the courses that I registered for, right? my tag on here. Wanted to let her know, okay, these are the courses that I am registered for, and here you go. So sometime later, I don't even think it was that day. And it might have been that day. It was such a blur, and I was just so outdone. The manager comes back and says, so my manager, isn't that cute? My little tag. It's my orange. So my manager comes back and said after she got the email, all the classes that I registered for, right? That person sent, and then I turned around and chimed in and said, "Yeah, these are the classes I'm registered for, and let you know um, what they are, and here are the classes and the days and times and what have you." So he's looking for my orange tab. Where's my other tab? They're all on this sheet together. Let's see. So after I did that, find another one. Let's see. After I did that, my manager comes back either that day or the next day and says to me in the email, put this in writing, fully in writing. I was outdone. I was like, did she really put this in writing? And in so many words or less, she said, I'm saying she, not trying to call anybody out, but if they happen to watch this video, they can't deny it. You need to let me know before you register for any professional development courses. Period. Nothing else was said on the email. Nothing else was commented like we need to have coverage. We need to make sure that, you know, whatever, you know, 'cause I work hybrid, right? So remote and sometimes in the office. Nothing of that nature stating anything that needed to be said, as far as production, or I'm not going to even say production, coverage for the office. And and so I read it, and I read it a couple of times. I'm looking at it like, did they really mean to say that I need permission to apply for classes, for free classes that our employer is offering, and help with my professional development growth? Did they really mean to say that? Mind you, this person has um, 50 plus years. I'll just say that of service. So professional development is nothing new, is what I'm saying. And so I sat there and I looked at that email and I read it for, a couple of times. And honestly, I looked at it one way and I looked at it the other way, and I sat back and I I, I was like, okay, file 13. I'll let you guess what file 13 is, right? File 13, and I let it go. Did I respond? Did I comment? Did I say anything to them after I saw them? Did they say anything to me after they wrote it? Or even when they saw me? No. But I just thought that was interesting, that occurred. And so I said, well, maybe it's just me. I'm going to put this out there here on the YouTube world. How would you take that? If your manager or boss said, you need to tell me when you register for classes, for professional development classes, or before you register for professional development classes. And I'm thinking to myself, what is the difference between that and registering for something that's outside of the organization, for which I might take annual leave for, or sick leave, whatever. Whatever type of leave I have, I could use for my own purposes. I don't need to get permission. Mind you, I'm not a new employee. I'm quite seasoned. And when I say quite seasoned, I mean 20 plus years, y'all. And I didn't get this far, okay? Being out the box. So I thought that that was interesting. I said, well, okay, maybe it was in their coffee. I don't know. Maybe that's where they woke up this morning. But without an explanation or anything like that, you need to tell me when you're registering for a professional development course. I thought that was kind of odd and out the place and out the box. I'm like, no, that don't make no sense. And I didn't bother trying to confront or what have you because I know what I can do, given the situation. I wasn't concerned one bit. I just thought it was kind of funny that you're going to ask me, a seasoned person who's been there, who wants to, you know, improve myself, either professionally or personally. And what I learned professionally can definitely help, the department, obviously. But you felt the need to say that I need to get your permission without any further explanation as to why. You just put that and didn't say anything about staff coverage. You didn't say anything about, okay, you need to be mindful, blah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just the way it came across. It was period, no explanation. And I was looking at this email like, okay, hmm, we, we got something going on here that I don't know about. And maybe it's just me. What would you do? I'm not asking or advising at this point because I wasn't going to ask. I'm advising you that I plan to, these are the classes that I'm going to take, and here are the dates. That email didn't just come to me, it came to her too. So I'm saying that to say, I am so glad that I have a peace of mind to do me and find other outlets such as this to do outside of this, building other things that please me, that is a benefit to me. I am so happy that I have other things to do outside of my work environment, for which, I have a manager who feel the need to, I feel like micromanage, you know. I just thought it was real funny. But what would you do if your manager said that to you? You've been at this particular serving at this particular job for 20 plus years. Your employer sends out an email saying, hey, here's some free classes if you want to level up or move on or whatever the case might be. And then your manager comes behind you and said, you need to let me know before you register for professional development classes. I was some kind of I felt some kind of way. I didn't say nothing, maybe because that person is my elder and she's been on that job as long as I've been alive. And no disrespect, never meaning to do that, and I didn't feel like getting into it. Here's what my lemon looks like, y'all. It looked like a little sun as I'm getting ready for my order, drop off my order this weekend. But I don't want to be disrespectful or anything like that. That's not my nature. But I was quiet about it. And like I said, I filed 13, that comment to that email. I I didn't respond. I didn't say nothing. And but I was too outdone. And shout out to those of us on YouTube who are talking about toxic jobs. Is it the job or it's the people on the job? The job ain't did nothing to me. The office building ain't did nothing to me. The area I sit in ain't did nothing to me. But the people in the office, you'd be like, really? Okay. But shout out to those of us who are out here on YouTube streets talking about toxic jobs and what you can do to get away from them, right? and living your best life, particularly for us Black women or anyone, period, who's talking about jobs. Shout out to our Stephanie Perry and Rashida Dow talking about Black women getting out of here. Black women build wealth, talking about those of us trying to get our money together so you can have a KMA account. If you know what KMA means, you know what I'm talking about. When stuff get tight and you like, okay, KMA, I'm out the door. Shout out to Sandra from Lack to Legacy, who, talk about getting your finances together, you know, to living your best life. And all my other YouTube sisters, that I don't want to miss not one. Regina Michelle, my most recent YouTube sister I connected with, she talked about working 9 to 5 jobs in the South. Um, Regina Michelle on YouTube, HMB Abroad. Thank you for what you're doing in the space and talking about your journey and getting away and living your best life. Um, who else? My YouTube sisters, Sam of Black Women Build Wealth. I just said her, and Colette Elizabeth. And Colette Elizabeth just did a mission and vision journal. So congratulations to you, sweetheart. And you've gotten out of the rat race. So bless your world. But you have done some things recently, and I bless you for them. But getting back to that, I'm saying that all to say those of us who are out here doing some things, making some things happen, you know, doing your passion. You might have a side job, you might have things that you want to do, you might be thinking about things. I was talking to a lady today. She wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I was encouraging her, and I was like, yes, go do it, your passion or what have you. Do it, because ironically enough, there's some people out here who wish they had the gumption, the nerve, the idea, or even the courage or the confidence to come out here and practice. I call it practicing in public, because I truly do be practicing in public sometimes. But I don't mind. I've gotten to a space and place in my life of, child, I don't care. I'm practicing in public. I have I have lived long enough that sort of stuff doesn't phase me. And I am doing me. I am confident. I have a scarf that says, that I got a long time ago. What does it says? Be free to be you. And I am being free to be me. So I thank you for all those who join me on YouTube, who watch any of my videos, or sitting here watching me get together and sort of perplexed. And I don't think I'm ranting or anything like that, but I feel like I want to rant, but that ain't my spirit either. I ain't got that kind of time, and I don't. You're not taking up that taking up space in my head for your nonsense. Okay, so I wanted to share that. Somebody might be encouraged by this video, um, like this one. This is my eucalyptus soap. It has a eucalyptus leaf on the inside, and um, yeah, you might be feeling need to be encouraged today. It's not you. It is not you. You know when it's you, or sometimes you know it's you, and sometimes you might not know it's you. Somebody might have to tell you, but sometimes okay, yeah, I'm out the box with that. But I don't think I was out the box for feeling some type of way when my manager suggested, that's what I call it, a suggestion. Because the likelihood of me actually asking for permission to do professional development, take a class, and prove myself, don't hold your breath. you don't hold your breath, okay? It's not gonna happen. It's not. It's simply not. You should be as a supervisor. And if you're a supervisor out there, I feel like, and I've never supervised anybody, so don't get me wrong, that has never been a passion of mine at all. But if I ever said I was in a position to supervise somebody, the last thing I would do is hinder them from growth. Hinder them, or make it suggest like you need to run stuff by me before you improve yourself. Not it, more or less be like, honey, how can I help you? What you want to do? Where you want to go? What you want to be? How can I help you get on that path and on that road to doing that? Right? So my battery is running low, y'all. I did not plug it up. I did not plug up my computer, and I can see it's running low, so it must be meant for me to go. But I just wanted to share that with you while I was getting ready for for my event this weekend and packaging up my gifts. There we go. for for my customer, and I appreciate you watching. And I do see I have some comments. I might have to let's see. Close. Your battery is running low. If it cut off, y'all, my apologies. Let's talk about it. It says, "Hey, hello, thank you. Love those. Thank you, sweetheart. I thank you for watching." um, but yes, so I wanted to share that with you while I got ready. I already prepped myself for tomorrow for my event, so I'm excited about that. If you're interested in learning more about how to craft soaps such as these, um, I have a course on my learn.aromabuzzandblossoms.com where I take you step by step tutorial on making lemon and lavender soaps. Also have my